we expecting them to run. They came out with another game plan, but we got to execute whatever they do.
The pass rush is so good those first 2 weeks. Obviously, is kind of dreaded. What are teams doing to you and to the other pass rushers? What's been so difficult about trying to get home?
For the most part, it's just been, we got to win on one-on-ones, but what I noticed, teams like to chip a lot, double team, but, you still got to find a way to win.
What about the mindset of this team right now? Obviously, you have 2 games in a row that don't go well. How do you keep from, I guess, kind of going down that hole of what was us sort of thing?
We got to find a way to come closer. That's the mindset right now. You got to learn from the losses, and whether it was a win or a loss, you got to bury it, put it away, and learn from it. So the focus just going forward is, coming closer as a team and being better.
Those first maybe 4 drives that they had, 5 drives where they were stacking 5-minute drives on top of 5 6-minute drives. How do you guys as a defense adjust to that and kind of adapt to it, particularly when the offense is not moving the ball and goes 3 and out?
Well, for the most part, we just got to focus on ourselves as a defense. Offense will go out there and play their game, but as a defense, we got to just stick to the game plan and go out there and execute on a higher level.
At what point do those kind of long drives start to wear on the defense?
Honestly, man, probably going into the second quarter. First quarter, they came out faster than us, so I believe that, we a better defense than we went out there and played as, but, we just got to go back to work.
Did you look at the box score to see how long you guys were on the field?
No, I didn't even pay attention to none of that.
42 and a half minutes on the defensive side.
Wow.
Did you ever play that much on the defensive side in the game?
Yeah, I believe Iowa State did the same thing when we played them. They have pretty much the same mindset coming into games as Minnesota. So, we just got to find a way to come out victorious next time.
Trey talked about some guys. He felt like some guys were casual to start the game. Like maybe there wasn't a sense of urgency. Did you sense any of that?
Well, when I won pre-game warm-ups with the defensive line, I didn't sense any of that. I felt like guys were ready to go out there and play ball, and but I guess when we went out there, it was a different story. Guys start faster next time.
Jacoby, what makes their run game so effective? Like you said, you guys knew coming in, that's what they like to do. What is it that makes it so good? And you're a little surprised, I guess, at how well they were able to run into that.
I believe they got a good offensive line. They're not working, but they got good backs up back there as well. So I think that's what makes it most effective is their backs able to make those certain type of cuts. So those guys just did a good job.
Was there anything that Morgan did with his legs that was abnormal that you didn't expect?
Yeah, pretty much on those third and long drives, and some drives he used his leg, and we wasn't expecting that. So I think that was something we should have harped on more throughout the week because we didn't think he was much of a runner, but he went out there and played football.
Just the way the game unfolded with them scoring early a little bit, and we talked about you being on the field a lot. Did it remind you of last week at all? Did you start thinking back to that? And just the way that game went?
Kind of, in a sense. It kind of reminded me of last week, but that's in the past, and we was expected to come out here and play better ball this week.
Jacoby, the pass rush, there's some push, but you're not getting home now against these guys. What's the difference?
It's no difference, man. Just gotta win. When I get my one-on-one opportunities, I gotta get to the quarterback faster, regardless of how fast the ball coming out.
How much does the pass rush affect getting interceptions on the back end? This is 130-some throws and no picks.
I think it's a big part to the game because if you're able to affect the quarterback in any way, that's you winning against the offense. So I believe we just got to get a better pass rush coming into the next games.
What about third downs? It seemed like there were an awful lot of third down conversions.
Yeah, on third down, we gotta, as a defense, we gotta learn how to get off the field, and that all starts at practice. I believe guys gotta, take practice more serious, and we just gotta go out there and play harder.
Why is third down, getting off the field on third down, been such a problem for this team recently?
Man, honestly, I don't know, man. But we gotta find a way to get off the field, regardless of the situation or how long down the distance is. As a defense, you should want to, feed off those third down conversions and, get off the field.
First 2 games, got a lot of fan support. Coach kept talking about it. The crowd being a big factor. Today, empty seats. There were some boos. People left early. Do you get that? Do you understand it?
You know, I mean, I wasn't really looking into the crowd. I just was focused on, you know, just going out there and play for as hard as I can, for as long as I can. But, you know, it's a part of the game.
Did you even hear the boos?
Yeah, I did, but, you know, that didn't affect me at all. You know, I came here to play football. I mean, you know, they came here to watch. So it's just something, one of those things, you know, when we play good, they, you know, hype. But when we play bad, you know, they boo. So it's a part of the game.
When you got that punch out, it was 17-0, and that saved the score, and then came down and looked like it was going to be 17-7, and then there was a fumble. Did you think if you'd gotten a touchdown there, the game would have been any different?
Yeah, I mean, you know, but it all starts with complementary football. You know, if we're able to create takeaways for the offense just got to go down there and score. You know, bottom line.
The term casual has been thrown around recently with the last two games. Why do you think the team maybe is playing with a casual approach to these games?
I believe probably because we're going into more games cocky more than confident. You know, probably feel like we're better than the next team, but, you know, that's not the case because, you know, when a team play complementary football, they always come out victorious.
How do you switch out cocky for just confidence going into a game? 'Cause obviously you want to have confidence, but how do you get rid of the cockiness?
With losses like this, you know, you just gotta take them to the chin, and you know you gotta learn from it. And it's probably you know, some medicine that we needed to you know, go out there and come out with a better mindset when we play, you know, Maryland.
Is it time for players only meeting?
Yeah, I mean we already been having players only means, you know, that never changed versus a win or a loss. So, you know, we just gotta continue to work harder at practice and come out with a different mindset against Maryland.
What would you say your level of surprise is, I guess, given the last two games?
Probably just the amount of points that we've given up as a defense. You know, I believe at practice we work hard, but, you know, obviously it's not hard enough. So we got to come out with a better mindset.
How about the team as a whole? I mean, just surprised that, I guess, with the lack of what you said is complementary football.
Yeah, I mean, the team, we just got to harp on that a lot more. You know, at practice, we got to practice more situations of playing complementary football. And, you know, we got to come out next week, you know, with our head on fire, ready to play ball.
Thank you.
Thanks, Josh.